Today's topic is 10 reasons why Putin is invading Ukraine. Hello and welcome to our discussion on the reasons behind Russia's involvement in Ukraine. As you may know, the conflict in Ukraine has been ongoing for several years and has had a significant impact on the region. But what has led Russia and its president, Vladmir Putin, to become involved in the conflict? In this video, we'll be exploring 10 possible reasons for Russia's involvement in Ukraine. These reasons include territorial ambitions, strategic interests, domestic politics, ethnic ties, opposition to Western influence, protection of the Russian minority in Ukraine, security concerns, economic interests, geopolitical considerations, and personal ambition. It's important to note that these are just some of the possible reasons for Russia's involvement in Ukraine, and the true motivations are likely to be more complex and multifaceted. Now, let's take a closer look at each of these reasons in turn. 1. Territorial ambitions. Some people believe that Russia has long-standing ambitions to reclaim territories that were formerly part of the Soviet Union, and that the conflict in Ukraine is part of this larger strategy. 2. Strategic interest. Ukraine has a number of strategic assets, such as pipelines and ports, that are of interest to Russia. Annexing Crimea and supporting separatist movements in eastern Ukraine could give Russia greater control over these assets. 3. Domestic politics. Some people believe that Putin has used the conflict in Ukraine to distract from domestic problems and to rally support for his government. 4. Ethnic ties. Many people in eastern Ukraine, especially in Crimea and the Donbas region, are ethnically Russian and speak Russian as their first language. Putin may see these people as needing protection from the Ukrainian government. 5. Opposition to Western influence. Some people believe that Putin sees the conflict in Ukraine as part of a larger struggle between Russia and the West, and that he is trying to push back against Western influence in the region. 6. Russian minority. There is a significant Russian minority in Ukraine, especially in Crimea and the Donbas region, and Putin may see the conflict as an opportunity to protect the rights of this minority. 7. Security concerns. Russia has a number of military bases in Crimea, and some people believe that Putin is concerned about the security of these bases if Ukraine were to become more closely aligned with the West. 8. Economic interests. Ukraine is an important market for Russian goods, and some people believe that Putin is trying to keep Ukraine within Russia's economic sphere of influence. 9. Geopolitical considerations. Ukraine is located between Russia and the West, and some people believe that Putin is trying to maintain Russia's influence in this strategically important region. 10. Personal ambition. Some people believe that Putin has a personal interest in expanding Russia's influence and is using the conflict in Ukraine to further his own goals. It is important to note that these are just some of the possible reasons for Russia's involvement in Ukraine, and the true motivations are likely to be more complex and multifaceted. Thank you for watching this video produced by the clever producer Mr. Wonderful. We will publish these videos every single day. Please subscribe to this channel to receive many more videos about the globe. This is Around the Globe.